for the land of the...
And thanks for tuning in to the NBA. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Very impressive instincts that Fultz has. I mean, especially on offense. He knows exactly when to bounce for the alley-oop.
Now here's Drummond. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And here's Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. He's guarded by Love. 4 on the clock. Fades and shoots. The offensive rebound. And Fournier able to finish.
Yeah, you know, guys, Fournier is a hard matchup in assignment defensively because he's always in motion and does a good job scrapping for rebounds, too.
The shot by Sexton, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Isaac misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
And it's Vucevic missing. And here are the Cavaliers. Love kicks to Garland. Back to Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Evan Fournier.
They want to see Love work that hard and draw fouls. It may take a toll on him, but it's essential to this team that he stay physical. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now here's Love. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Hits the jump hook. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Fultz, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Porter dishes to Love. Passes to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Isaac. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Porter against Fournier. Back to Porter. Pass to Garland. He kicks it to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got his 4th assist in this one.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Cavaliers leading. Garland, the pass to Drummond. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Fultz. Isaac trying to break free. Fultz, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly. And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Now, here's Fultz. No good with the layup. Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Drummond in at the center. Now here's Ross after Colin Sexton's miss. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. The Magic trail by 4. Augustine looking around. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Sexton the pass to Porter. Back to Sexton. Out to the right wing. Sexton on the wing. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Colin Sexton.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Augustine against Sexton. To the left wing. Osman kicks to Sexton. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba, Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic, too.
Vucevic checked in for Augustine. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them. But I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Carter Williams kicks to Ross. That shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Windler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Windler's got his first points of the game. The Magic trail by 4. Carter Williams with it. Pass to Bamba. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Fultz gets it to go.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Here's Windler. And here's Love from the arc. They get it back. And Thompson kicks to Love. Now the pass to Windler. Here's Osman. Off target with his 3. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Garland. Thompson outside. Love against Gordon. Here's Windler. Love trying to break loose. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Fultz dishes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Love outside. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Fournier. Cloak loose. And here we go with the Magic fast break. There's the triple. The shot, no good. It's all tied in Orlando. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Nick, what changed as the first half continued?
We toughened up a little bit. We know they were getting a lot of easy points, a lot of points around it.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive checking out the Magic. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, one area where they have had the upper hand.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Fultz is out there for Orlando. And then Gordon with the dunk.
When Gordon gets room to shoot, he will not hesitate now. I mean, he's very confident from that spot on the floor.
Here's Sexton, and it's blocked by Gordon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Sexton on the wing. 6 points for him.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Osman, the pass to Love. The open look here for Sexton. Drills it from outside. Sexton's got 9 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Fultz looking around. Rebound Andre Drummond. Cavaliers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Back to Sexton. Down low. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Love outside. Shot clock at 6. Corner shot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
The drive by Vucevic.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Over to the left wing. Here's Windler. A second chance effort. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Carter Williams with the ball. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
Pass to Sexton. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Porter kicks to Sexton. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Ross finds Carter Williams. Ennis misses.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Carter Williams against Sexton. Ennis dishes to Bamba. For 3, Ross. It's Drummond with the rebound. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 11. Outside, Porter. Pass to Sexton for 3. And Bamba pulls it down.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Vucevic with it, picked up by Thompson. And there's the feed to Carter Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Sublime concentration from Carter Williams, sensing the hit is coming and still knocking it down.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Now here's Thompson. Outside, Sexton hands it from downtown. Sexton's got 14 points.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Another miss by Orlando. For Cleveland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. 5 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Osman. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Three-pointer Augustine misses there. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Augustine. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens. And the background of how the whole coach's challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago. G League tried it out. They had it in the Summer League, and I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league, Greg, has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding for everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. A 2-point game. Fournier's shot is off. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Now Love. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. The putback, and Fournier able to finish. And that'll tie this game up.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Power down with both hands.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Kevin Porter. Wasted no time on that one. Sexton's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's Fultz. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And the pass to Love. Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Feeds to Drummond to the wing right side. Here's Osman. And that one's good. Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
And stolen by Love. To the inside. Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Fournier with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Drills the three-pointer. Fournier's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
I like to see Fournier step up in these situations. He's a player that's very confident and has no fear when the game is close.
He had a nice open look right there. Sexton's got 16 here in the second half.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Here's Fultz. Isaac outside. This is to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. For 3, Fournier. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Right wing. Drummond working against Vucevic. Drummond dishes to Sexton. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Sexton's got 7 points for the quarter.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Pass to Gordon.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
1:14 left in the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Good on the shot. And the Magic lead by 2.
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
And it's Drummond missing. And stolen by Love. Kicks it to Drummond. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando with the ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And here's Fultz. Isaac right side. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Love finds Sexton. From past the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. For 3, Fournier. That shot misses. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They didn't. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami. And as they...
Hey, Kevin,
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Miami, we've got Jay Crowder. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And the basket is good. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Adebayo down low. Working on Drummond. Garland, the pass to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They get the rebound. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Love wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Here's Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire. Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Love outside. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Garland dishes to Love. Pocket 4. Ball's knocked loose. Dragic, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Love. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Butler. Up again. Adebayo on the follow.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Sexton for 3. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Robinson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Sexton attacking, and it's in there. Sexton's got 5 now.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Robinson passes to Dragic. Robinson against Sexton. Passes it to Adebayo. Here's Osman. Here's Drummond. To the left side wing. Back to Sexton. Crowder against Love. Shoots over Crowder. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Not many do a better job of carving out space for himself than Andre Drummond.
Butler on the wing. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Here's Windler. It's Porter atop the key. There's the pass to Thompson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. He's got 6. Outside, Sexton. On the wing, Nance. Pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. Here's Nance. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jones. And there's Iguodala. Then there's Dragic. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
The fast break happened because of the active hands of Goran Dragic. He's a thief.
Thompson, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
There's Dragic with the 3. That shot off, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now Cleveland moving it up. And there's Porter on the assist by Sexton. Porter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Nance with no one around. The 3-pointer is right on target. Nance has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. On the wing, Jones, covered by Nance. Jones kicks to Dragic. From downtown, Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cleveland moving the ball around, uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 3-point Cleveland lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Hero. Left side, Jones. Here's Hero. He feeds it to Olynyk, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Thompson right side. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Heat trail by 5. Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Robinson goes in. Olynyk. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league. that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good. Porter. A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Crowder comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Butler in for Hero. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7. Stolen by Garland. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And stolen by Drummond. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Kevin Love's checked in for Kevin Porter. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Iguodala kicks to Robinson. Back to Iguodala. Passes it to Adebayo. Over Drummond. That misses off the backboard.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Osman, defended by Butler. Here's Thompson. Here's Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Andre Iguodala.
No stranger to getting fouled. Drummond often one of the league leaders in free throw attempts per game.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The kick outside to Butler. Dishes it to Crowder. Back to Butler. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, the maturation of Kevin Love has been fun to watch. A capable stretch 4 with impressive versatility.
And the second free throw, good. Dragic looking it over. Outside Crowder. Shot to stop the run. The turnaround Jay, and that would have counted, but his shot. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period, with an excellent team performance in the second quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And there's the pass to Osman. Sexton on the wing. Now Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Drummond. Back to Love. Sexton for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. Drummond's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Dragic the pass to Butler. And here's Adebayo. He gets it in there.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Sexton. Here's Osman. And it's Miami with the rebound. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler continues to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Goran Dragic. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. Sexton's shot is good.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Here's Hero. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hero's got 8 points.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Outside Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Right side Jones. And Jones steams it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Pass to Windler. Inside, here's Thompson. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Butler with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Butler against Thompson. For the tie, Butler attacking. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the wing right side. On the wing, Porter. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Miami, they've gone a spotless 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Outside Butler. To the paint, stolen by Thompson. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Porter with the steal. Nance passes to Porter. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Jones. Butler in the corner. And the 3 off target. It's stolen by Jones.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 4. Now time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Jay Crowder. And there's Iguodala. And it's Dragic into the one. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You must put a body on Bam. When you don't, he hammers, misses in.
Passes it to Garland. Outside, Porter to the wing on the left. Osman kicks to Porter. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for Andre Drummond.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's Dragic. The pass to Robinson. 5 on the clock. For the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Porter dishes to Drummond. And here's Love from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. And now a 7-point Cleveland lead.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the three ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Down low. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Iguodala.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And Drummond kicks to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Porter. He dishes it to Garland. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Robinson finds Dragic. Outside Robinson. Back to Dragic. Crowder goes in. Banked in off the glass.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Pass to Garland. On the wing, Porter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Sexton's checked in. Pass to Drummond. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Butler. Now, here's Sexton. Rebound by Butler.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Heroes checked in for Duncan Robinson. Butler passes to Hero. Dragic left side. And stolen by Drummond. And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Wallace with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Feeds it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Butler, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Tonight, Butler's been ferocious, got into a rhythm early, and has been able to sustain that effort.
Sexton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Nunn kicks to Iguodala. There's the feed to Leonard. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Andre Iguodala showing his court vision off the pick and roll. Just a remarkable player who really threads the needle with his passing.
Now here is Dellavedova. Defended by Nunn. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Dellavedova. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nunn passes to Silva. Back to Nunn. Missed. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg. And before we...
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
DA, thank you. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Osman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the point. Now, here's Markkanen. Levine deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Back to Markkanen. And stolen by Love. The pass to Garland. Love kicks to Garland. Sexton on the wing. Guarded by Levine. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Like the vision from Porter. Not just looking for his own shot. Constantly looking to get it to the open man.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, Sewell, he gets scorching hot and can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Here's Sexton. After the made shot from Zach LaVine. Hits the three-point bomb.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Markkanen passes to Porter. Back to Markkanen. To the paint. Here's Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Oh, the physicality Carter Jr. plays with, it's impressive. It's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
Carter hits them both.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Sexton against Levine. The dish now to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
And Porter, here we go. And it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far, but you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
The open look here for Sexton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Back to Markkanen, and stolen by Love. Pass to Osman. It's Drummond, high post. Love with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
He's such a tough guy to defend. Love can do the dirty work against you down low and then just as quickly stretch you out.
Carter kicks to White. Back to Carter. Outside Porter. Pass to Levine. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit that one. Good D by Drummond. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1.
Okay, let them keep going ahead and allowing Love to get that close to the basket. He's going to keep dunking on them, dunking on them, dunking on them. Just go ahead.
Now here's Levine. He has 5. Markkanen, that's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Sexton the pass to Osman. There's the 3. Kept alive. Drummond goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Okay, I see Drummond's offensive game starting to evolve a little bit. He's learning how to trick the D with a nice pump fake.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hutchison. Passes to Cornette. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Hutchison's shot is off. Porter kicks to Nance. Bucket is good.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 3. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out,
you know, we step energy and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said, just competitive-wise. We don't.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Windler in at the 2. Thompson inside the line. That one, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The pass to Satoransky. He feeds it to Young. Satoransky, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Satoransky's got his first basket.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now Drummond. Here's Windler. That 3 off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Hutchison. Here's Dunn. Great pass to set up the lay-in. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Drummond in the post. He can't get that one to fall.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And it's off from 3-point range. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Nance. Thompson right side. Cleveland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Windler. He doesn't hit that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
And Satoransky kicks to Young. Pass to Cornette. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Cornette's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Here's Windler. Dunn covering. Here's Windler. Back to Drummond. Pass to Nance. They need this. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. The highly skilled offensive rebounder crashes with power.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Cornette. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Nance. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing up. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And you look at Zach LaVine, dynamic athlete, highly skilled. Shaq, what does he need to work on to be mentioned with the top guards in the game? Man, that's...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And you know, Chris Dunn has really been making it happen, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Porter dishes to Levine. Back to Porter. Inside. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Markkanen. Here's Carter. Feeds to Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is the savvy you want to see from Markkanen. Put the defender in the popcorn machine. Get yourself to the line.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
On the wing, Levine. He's got 5. Right the pass to Carter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle, right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Now Cleveland moving it up. Love's running. And Sexton has it in the corner. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Some changes for Chicago. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Zach LaVine. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. Outside Markkanen. Here's Valentine. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 7. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside, Sexton. And the 3 ball is good. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
You have to honor Sexton's jump shot. He has a strong grasp for when to let it fly. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the shot goes in.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Valentine with it. Garland picks him up. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Osman. Carter pulls it in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Oh, man, what a smart feed from Markkanen. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more. Get his teammates involved.
Sexton for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Valentine gets it to go on the assist by Markkanen. And now an 8-point Bulls lead. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. The Bulls leading by 8. Harrison kicks to White. The feed now to Markkanen. There's the pass to Harrison. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Markkanen. Good work there as it goes. Markkanen's got 5 points so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And another miss by Cleveland.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to White. To the middle, Carter. Makes it off the glass. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Sexton slams it in.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Markkanen against Love. Markkanen passes to Harrison. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Larry Nance. Garland is out there with Porter. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Windler in at the small forward. Porter dishes to Drummond. A 3-ball. They get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Dunn. Tight defense on him, and the shot goes down. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Porter outside. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Levine kicks to Porter. Dishes it to Young. Porter in the corner. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Outside Porter. The Cavaliers with a new 14. No good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Young left side. Outside Porter. To the inside. Carter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Nance. Back to Porter. Passes it to Windler. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. The Bulls leading by 14. Carter, the pass to Levine. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Porter. Changes up, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And see, well, last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component. He was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Drummond dishes to Love. Sexton for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Carter, the pass to Satoransky. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. And Satoransky kicks to Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Darius Garland picks one up.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And Satoransky kicks to Carter. And again, Chicago, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Wendell Carter.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Sexton for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Porter with it. Garland picks him up. It's 2-on-1. Here's Osman. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Markkanen kicks to Satoransky. Kick out to Levine. And yes, it's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness, just a total team effort.
And so Chicago.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrive. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Basket good. Fournier's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Magic. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And Sexton over to help. Gordon against Love. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Isaac up top. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Gordon missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Here's Osman. Sexton the pass to Love. Back to Sexton. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Drummond. And Sexton has it in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And it's Orlando's ball.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Here's Garland following the score by Aaron Gordon. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Inside, here's Drummond. Rebound by the Magic. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
To the middle. Puts it up from 12. Fultz, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Fultz looking around and finished off by Fultz.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Garland, the Magic getting the bucket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Now the pass to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Fournier for 3. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And here is Garland. He's guarded by Fournier. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Garland's got his second bucket.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
And stolen by Love. Drummond with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Osman kicks to Garland. To the paint. Over to the left wing. Sexton on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Yes, that goes in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Magic trail by 6. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And that's good off the glass that time.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. And so here's Cleveland. Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Porter. Back to Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 6 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Porter, here we go. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
Here's Windler. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
And so here's Orlando. The Cavaliers making the shot. Now Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ennis passes to Bamba. Nance comes with the double team. Bamba's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Ross with the steal. And the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 8. Down low. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Shot clock at 2. Fires at the elbow. They get the rebound.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Magic trail by 8. Carter Williams with it. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Ross. Bamba. It's good on the putback. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Porter kicks to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Now Nance after Jonathan Isaac's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Thompson. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Garland following the score by Mohamed Bamba. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Carter Williams finds Bamba. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Garland. And here's Porter. Garland, the pass to Windler. Shoots the three. That one misses. And Orlando will come the other way. Ennis kicks to Isaac. Here is Ross. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Garland. They lead by 4. Pass to Thompson. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Porter with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Porter passes to Drummond. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Drummond's got 6. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Magic. 6-point game. It's tipped and stolen by Love.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. And the turnover again by Orlando.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Two on the clock. No good that time. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And guys, for the Cavaliers, Shaq. And that should...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So on the floor for Orlando. Ennis out there with Aminu. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. Pass to Osman. 6 to shoot. For 3, Love. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's deflected and stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. Here's Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Stolen by Bamba. Nice move. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing. Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Ross against Sexton. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Sexton, the pass to Windler. The shot's good. Windler's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Out to the right wing. Windler, the pass to Sexton. Out to Nance. This one for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. Here's Fultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
The pass to Sexton. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals, and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Here is Porter. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Porter dishes to Sexton. To the middle. Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Thompson's got 10.
That's where TT does a lot of his damage. Foul line down.
Fultz against Sexton. And stolen by Sexton. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Sexton, the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. He's covered by Isaac.
Well, Thompson's out there to throw his weight around. He did it that time.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
Passes it to Porter. The feed to Thompson. On the wing, Porter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Magic trail by 11. They double him with Love. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Love kicks to Osman. Clock at 6. It's Drummond, high post. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. And it's Osman missing. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Time called here for Magic decide to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Porter passes to Osman to the inside. The kick out to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 7. Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Fournier gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Porter dishes to Drummond. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Vucevic down low, defended by Drummond. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. Outside, Sexton. Kept alive, tries again. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Here's Drummond, back to Love. The open look here for Sexton. Tips it up, and Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And stolen by Fournier. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Sexton kicks to Drummond. Pass to Garland. And Sexton has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gordon finds Ross. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Al Fournier from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Osman. Pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Isaac with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. .132 left here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Fultz. From 10 feet out, misses off the left iron. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And Sexton has it in the corner. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Drummond.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Sexton on the wing. Lets it go with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Huge motivation, always great for
David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We come to you tonight from the so the opening lineup for the Heat. Jake Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Dragic. And it's Adebayo in at center. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Cashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Home in the paint. Now here's Dragic. No good from outside. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
Sexton against Robinson. Dragic left side. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now, here's Adebayo. After the miss from Jay Crowder. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers on offense. Now, here's Garland. And Love has it in the corner. Pass to Garland. The open look here for Sexton. Offensive rebound. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's Dragic off the drive. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Now, here's Sexton. The 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Butler finds Dragic. Over Sexton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him. They had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. He'd have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. Here's Adebayo. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
First one falls for him.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
And Adebayo drops them both. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Thompson finds Nance. Here's Sexton. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Doesn't go that time.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Here's Miami now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Crowder. It's rebounded by Cleveland. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Windler. Knocked loose. Crowder with the steal. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Thompson throws it down.
That's the thing about Thompson. Because he can run the floor, he gets looks in transition.
The Heat leading by 4. Nuggets looking it over. Butler against Thompson. And the pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. And it's the Heat on the break. Crowder with the ball. 2 points. That one goes.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And the Heat with some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. Jones comes in for Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Sexton the pass to Windler. To the paint. Here's Thompson. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Adebayo. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Fires from 18. That one a little long.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering at home.
Pass to Hero. Takes the 3. And no good. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Porter, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 6-point lead. Outside Robinson. From deep 3-point range, it's not going to go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Pass to Drummond. Over in the corner, Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Porter passes to Drummond. Got a piece of it. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hero. And here is Oleynik, defended by Drummond. Oleynik dishes to Robinson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Osman. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
The Heat leading by 6. Here's Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fires for 3. Love grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And that one's good by Porter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Hero. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Love outside. Back to Porter. Love outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Olynyk with the steal. Oh, and here comes Robinson all alone. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Drummond. And a wide open look for Porter. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Robinson. Kicks it to Olynyk and stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Count it. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Right side Robinson. Pass to Olynyk. And stolen by Love. One-on-one here. Porter with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. And that one's good by Porter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Hero. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Olynyk, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Give Kelly Olynyk credit, sticking with the shot despite intense coverage.
A different look for Miami. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Iguodala. Dragic comes in for Robinson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Hero. Here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The 3. Windler's shot is off. Well, Heat leading by 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... Well, he spent a few years bouncing around, but Shaq, it seems like he's just... And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half of. Dragic is out there with Robinson. And there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Outside Crowder. He kicks to Robinson. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Now, here's Garland, defended by Butler. Here's Drummond. Rebound by the Heat. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Crowder slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Passes it to Osman. Now here's Drummond. He's guarded by Dragic. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. 4-point game. Adebayo finds Butler. Back to Adebayo. The pass to Butler. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Miami.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Dragic. In the corner, Crowder with it. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
1:58 left to play in the third. Sinks the triple.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Pass to Windler. The feed to Thompson. It doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Hero. He's got 5. Outside Crowder. Passes it to Hero. Kicks to Butler. 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nance outside. Cleveland moving it around. Porter, no luck.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Iguodala, that's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Windler, the pass to Porter. Up top, Nance. Right side, Porter. To halt the run, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Iguodala outside. The pass to Hero. Butler on the way. And he can extend the lead to double digits. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Porter, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he makes both from the line. 9 seconds left to play here in the third. Dragic kicks to Jones. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in a 2-guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. Cuts off the pass. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And the first one drops.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Sexton for 3. Count it, number 5 from the 4 this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Goran leading by example.
Sexton against Dragic, and the layup is good. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Adebayo drives in. And Crowder slams it in.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Pass to Osman. Dishes it to Sexton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Sexton for 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Outside Dragic. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to Sexton. Back to Love. Here's Osman. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Passes it to Osman. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Andre Drummond. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. Now the pass to Adebayo. Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Dragic. Sexton for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And stolen by Drummond. Outside, Sexton. And he could not get that one to go. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. But double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Clock at 6. Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. Here's Hero. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Butler. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson.
Gets the first. That brings them within 2 here. And so he hits both. 15 seconds left in the game. Outside Dragic. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This wins. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1. Here's Sexton. That one goes. Counted.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
There's Porter at the 3. The shot off that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Love outside. Garland with it. White's there. He gets that one. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And he comes up with the deuce.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Sexton. The pass to Drummond. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. Wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Sexton's got his second basket.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Here's Markkanen out to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. White dishes to Markkanen. Carter left side. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Pass to Garland. Chicago grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And stolen by Drummond. And they're pushing it up. He kicks to Garland. Pass to Love. The open look here for Sexton. Offensive rebound. Passes to Garland. From outside the arc. The shot by Sexton, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Down low. Here's Markkanen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And the 3 off target. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Oh, the lightning quick reflexes of Porter, they're just outstanding. Crafty at coming up with steals.
And it's Sexton penetrating. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Left side, Love. 3-pointer. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Love. Sexton's got 11.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's White. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And there's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White. Not fazed by that contact on the shot.
And he makes that one. He's got 13.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Tipped away.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Love. Stolen by Markkanen. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Carter. Over in the corner, White. Outside, Markkanen. Inside, here's Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. And stolen by Sexton. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Shoots it. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2. And Young kicks to Cornette. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Bulls trail by 7. There's the pass to Hutchison. Young, right side to the right side. Here's Hutchison, guarded by Porter. Hutchison passes to Cornette. Knocks it loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, 6'7", Satoransky is a huge combo guard with the ability to quickly identify wide-open teammates.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. Anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Sexton for 3. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Sexton on the wing. They shoot again. Cleveland moving it around, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Harrison's checked in. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harrison's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Windler. The tray. That shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And that one drops for him.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
And you, at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator.
Whoa, what a finish! Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Chicago.
Dunn passes to Valentine. He hangs. Windler with the rebound.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
So for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornette. Porter comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Got a piece of it.
The coaching staff loves this. They know marketing has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. 1:49 left in the second quarter.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, that's the type of toughness that Drummond has. The D has no choice, no other choice, but to whack him when he's rising up from there.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. Love kicks to Garland. Now Drummond. Pass to Porter. Here's Osman. No good with the triple. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Back to Harrison. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Harrison's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
That's solid recognition by Drummond. Seeing a gaping hole in the defense and finding an open man.
Harrison passes to Markkanen. Back to Harrison. Count it. He's got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the inside. Drummond, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. But he's going to win the physical battle almost every time.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Jimmy Osmond.
And that one misses. So for the Bulls. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Now here's Satoransky. Guarded closely. Here's Hutchison. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And the pass to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Love. Second chance shot. Carter pulls it in.
He's either crazy or confident for taking that shot. I don't know which one, but call it buckets.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. But you get it. Ernie. Of all the NBA nicknames, Shaq, is there a better double entendre than the finish?
Well, Ernie, if the big names don't come from the NBA.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Sexton's shot is good.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep, a shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
And last year, Larry Markkinen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkinen could be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the three off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Outside, Sexton. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. For three, Levine. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Levine can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Sexton, and he lays it straight in. Sexton's got 23.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Porter dishes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Back to Carter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's now 6 points for Wendell Carter. Outside, Sexton. It's good. This game is all even.
He's got 12 points from three-point range now. 9 have come in this half alone.
Kick out to Levine. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Chicago making a switch here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Larry Markkinen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Hutchison. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 3rd assist on the night. Sexton for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
With great size and excellent vision, I mean, Satoransky is able to read defenses and distribute accordingly.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Some changes for Chicago. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Shaquille Harris comes in for Satoransky, and it's done in for Kobe White. To the paint, here's Cornett out to the wing. Here's Harrison. Windler with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. The shot by Sexton, no good. It's tipped. Left side, Nance. Sexton on the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Cornett. Young drives in. pushing it up. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Bulls lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Dunn. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in a 2-guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Outside, Sexton launches it. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 4. To the inside, Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
You got to be aware of Dunn's athleticism. He's fantastic at knowing when to flush it home.
Outside, Porter, down low. Thompson up top, feeds it to Sexton. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Valentine passes to Dunn. Young outside. Taken away. A solo fast break. Here's Porter. And it goes down 2 points. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Valentine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Windler. Outside, Sexton. On the wing, Nance. Back to Sexton. Not going to go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Floats it up for Young. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Porter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Nance outside. Back to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Here's Valentine. Back to Harrison. Inside. Banked in off the glass. Cornette's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Dunn kicks to Young. Pass to Valentine. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Young. Here's Cornette, covered by Nance. Passes it to Harrison, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Stolen by Satoransky. Porter against Sexton. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
And Levine with the block. And Sexton has it in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Bulls leading by 8. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Satoransky the pass to Carter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Garland with it. And it's Sexton penetrating. Off on the layup.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Love against Levine. 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good D by Drummond. Sexton for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 35.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Carter finds Markkanen. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And this is the muscle you want to see. Markkanen showing signs of adding strength over time. With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
And here is Dellavedova. Now the pass to Bell. Back to Dellavedova. From the low block, it drops. So the Bulls win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.